Marlo Hampton has been a fixture on The Real Housewives of Atlanta since her debut in Season 4, which premiered in 2011, continuing through to the latest Season 15 airing on May 7, 2023. With anticipation growing for Season 16 returning in 2024, Hampton's role remains central to the show's dynamic. Famous for injecting essential drama into the series, Hampton paradoxically maintains a veil of secrecy around her personal life, keeping fans intrigued by the mystery she presents. Despite facing countless tragic circumstances, Hampton's resilience shines through, helping her overcome challenges and emerge victorious. All the details you need are right in this video. Let's dive in now. Marlo Hampton, born in Clearwater, Florida, on February 7, 1976, had a childhood marked by challenges. Raised primarily by her mother, Emma, Marlo encountered early difficulties as her parents struggled with substance abuse. Despite residing in a low-income apartment complex, Marlo recalled her mother, who worked as a nurse, maintaining impeccable cleanliness within their home. A source of pride amid their circumstances. Memories of Marlo's early years remain blurred, as she sought to shield herself from the tumult surrounding her. Her parents' separation led to her mother's remarriage to a welder, introducing Marlo to a new stepfather. However, the household was marred by the grip of gambling addiction, with both adults frequently indulging in games of chance. Fridays often saw the family's fortunes swing, with the outcome of these gambling sessions. Success meant celebratory meals out, while failure resulted in drunken conflicts. Marlo's recollections of her childhood paint a picture of emotional deprivation, with her mother's affection withheld and her expectations rigidly enforced. The absence of warmth and tenderness left a profound impact, shaping Marlo's desire for order and control in her environment. In her childhood, Marlo often found herself alone at home with her younger brother. When their mother attended parties, Marlo took charge, even bringing her brother to daycare. However, Marlo's childhood was fraught with challenges. She vividly recalls instances of her mother's physical abuse, which she asserts happened repeatedly. One distressing incident etched in Marlo's memory occurred when she dared to nibble on some collard greens cooking on the stove. Angered by this act of disobedience, her mother unleashed her fury. Marlo recollects the intensity of the punishment, describing how her mother struck her with an extension cord, leaving her reeling on the ground. Following this ordeal, young Marlo, just 9 years old, was given the responsibility of bathing her brother. In a moment of vulnerability, she whispered to him, "I will leave you, but I will come back." This statement, born from the circumstances of the moment, echoes throughout their relationship to this day. Marlo reflects on the strain in her relationship with her brother, acknowledging the tension that lingers due to her departure. She explains that she was merely a child herself, grappling with circumstances beyond her comprehension. Yet, the emotional repercussions of that moment continue to reverberate, creating distance between them. As she dashed from her own turbulent household, she stumbled upon Ronald and June Cook, a seemingly idyllic Jamaican family she encountered through church. Yet, appearances deceived, as Marlo found herself ensnared in yet another web of domestic discord. The veneer of normalcy shattered as Marlo discovered that even in this seemingly serene abode, the specter of abuse loomed large. The father figure wielded his authority with a heavy hand, leaving Marlo bruised and battered. Determined to break free from this cycle of violence, she sought refuge elsewhere, only to find herself entangled in bureaucratic red tape. Her refuge in St. Petersburg, Florida, provided only temporary respite, a fleeting sanctuary from the storms that raged within her tumultuous life. Marlo's journey through foster care led her to the doorstep of Mrs. Ferguson, a woman who opened her home to children in need. Mrs. Ferguson, surrounded by boys, longed for a daughter to fill the void in her family dynamic. Despite the odds, she welcomed Marlo into her fold, offering refuge from the storms that raged outside. Remarkably, Mrs. Ferguson permitted Marlo to venture back to Clearwater on weekends, granting her the opportunity to visit her mother. While this decision may puzzle some, it speaks to the complexity of familial bonds. Despite the pain and turmoil inflicted by her mother, Marlo's love remained steadfast, drawing her back into the fray week after week. However, these visits took a toll on Marlo's fragile heart. The familiar sights and sounds of her childhood home served as a stark reminder of the chaos that enveloped her past. With each return, Marlo's tears bore witness to the enduring scars that marred her soul. Mrs. Ferguson, attuned to Marlo's anguish, grappled with the dilemma of her safety and well-being. Concerned by the emotional toll exacted by these visits, she contemplated putting an end to them altogether. Yet, Marlo's unwavering resolve prevailed, as she clung to the slender thread of connection that tethered her to her mother. In a pivotal moment of courage, Marlo confided in Mrs. Ferguson, laying bare the inner turmoil that plagued her. Her words, a poignant plea for understanding, resonated deeply with her foster mother, prompting action to safeguard her well-being. The instability of Marlo's life, marked by constant upheaval and relocation, became an unwelcome reality. She was once again placed in a temporary group home. The Hopkins family, despite their initial warmth, faced their own set of challenges. Marlo's presence seemed to strain the family dynamics, particularly concerning Mrs. Hopkins' attention to her. This tension came to a head when Mrs. Hopkins candidly expressed her concerns to Marlo about her youngest daughter's behavior, attributing it to her own investment in Marlo's well-being. This conversation not only highlighted the complexities within the Hopkins household but also underscored the delicate balance required in foster care dynamics. Despite the challenges she faced, Marlo credits her adoptive grandmother, Ari, for ensuring she pursued higher education. However, during her college years, a heartbreaking incident caused a stir. In 1994, at the age of 23, Marlo was involved in a violent brawl at a nightclub. Reports indicate that a dispute over a man escalated between Marlo and her friend, leading to Marlo using a weapon causing serious injury to her friend's face. While court documents recounted Marlo's legal battle and subsequent conviction for aggravated battery and grievous bodily harm, Marlo later revealed that the public narrative did not capture the full story set of truth. She revealed that she was ambushed and beaten at her home before the incident at the nightclub. Despite her friend's final support in court, Marlo must face the consequences of being convicted of a second-degree felony, leading to several months in prison. Marlo's post-college years were marred by further legal entanglements. She faces 6 additional arrests, including charges related to parole violations, fraudulent financial activities and gun possession. Despite these setbacks, Marlo's determination shines through. In December 2003, she defied all odds and proudly graduated from the University of South Florida with a Bachelor of Arts degree in social work. Marlo's journey took an unexpected turn when she relocated to Atlanta and found employment at a clothing store within the bustling mall. Little did she know that her life was about to intersect with that of a mysterious man whose presence would alter the course of her future. This enigmatic figure, who would later be rumored to be a billionaire, caught Marlo's attention with his prolonged stares until one day, he approached her with a heartfelt Valentine's Day card, commending her work ethic and impeccable style. Speculation ran wild, with numerous media outlets speculating that the mysterious benefactor was none other than Ted Turner, the visionary behind the 24-hour news giant, CNN. However, Marlo later clarified that while her beau was indeed associated with Turner, he was not the media mogul himself. Despite exhaustive investigations yielding no definitive answers regarding the identity of Marlo's billionaire boyfriend, the name Ted Turner persisted in the headlines, accompanied by sensational details implicating Marlo in the dissolution of Turner's marriage to the iconic actress Jane Fonda. Regardless of the swirling rumors, one undeniable truth emerged: Marlo's relationship with the mysterious billionaire reshaped her life in profound ways. Reports surfaced detailing the lavish gifts bestowed upon Marlo, including the outright purchase of her elegant townhome and another property gifted to her mother, freeing her from the burdens of mortgage payments. Moreover, her benefactor's generosity extended to the acquisition of the Red Carpet Boutique in Atlanta's Perimeter Mall, catapulting Marlo into the glamorous world of celebrity clientele and high-end fashion. Even before officially joining the Atlanta Housewives cast, Marlo had already carved a niche for herself within the inner circle. Renowned personalities like Nene Leakes and Candy Burris frequented her store, establishing her as a figure of interest among homemakers and producers alike. It was a unique trajectory, one that hinted at the drama and excitement she would bring to the screen. The spark truly ignited when rumors swirled regarding her romantic involvement with Charles Grant, a soccer star allegedly linked to Nene Leakes. The producers, ever keen to exploit drama for ratings, couldn't resist the potential storyline that Marlo's association promised. Blogs buzzed with anticipation, eagerly awaiting the unfolding drama that Marlo seemed destined to deliver. The debut season, premiering amidst high expectations in November 2011, promised fireworks. Yet, Reality defied the producers' carefully crafted narratives. Nene vehemently denied allegations of infidelity, forming an unexpected bond with Marlo in the process. However, Marlo's presence injected a palpable energy into the show, ensuring that no matter the curveballs thrown her way, she returned them with equal fervor. Yet, amid the glitz and glamour, shadows lurked from Marlo's past. The infamous face-stabbing incident resurfaced, thrusting her into a harsh media spotlight. The tragic outcome, with the victim taking her own life years later, cast a dark shadow over Marlo's journey. However, amidst the turmoil, the victim's family extended grace, absolving Marlo of blame. Rumors and speculation swirled, suggesting that Bravo's reluctance to offer Marlo a full-time role stemmed from her tumultuous personal history. The complexities of her relationships and past incidents painted a picture of a woman unafraid to navigate the rough waters of reality TV, yet haunted by the ghosts of her past. Marlo, she started a foundation called Glam It Up. The organization's core mission resonates deeply with her own experiences and values, aiming to uplift and support young girls navigating the challenges of foster care. Through a range of programs and initiatives, including mentorship, educational support, and access to essential services, Marlo seeks to provide these girls with the resources they need to forge a brighter future. Marlo's philanthropic endeavors are rooted in empathy and a profound understanding of the struggles many young girls face in foster care. Having experienced adoption herself, she intimately understands the importance of support and guidance during vulnerable times. One notable event organized by Glam It Up was a holiday lunch hosted at Candy's Old Lady Gang restaurant in December 2017. The proceeds from this event were channeled into purchasing Christmas gifts for girls in foster care, ensuring that they too could experience the joy and warmth of the holiday season. Despite her charitable endeavors, Marlo's presence on Housewives has not been without its share of drama. In Season 6, tensions flared between her and longtime friend Nene Leakes. The rift stemmed from Nene's perception that Marlo was betraying their friendship by associating with Kenya Moore. Marlo, however, stood firm in her belief that as a mature woman, she had the right to choose her own friends, regardless of others' opinions. In a heartbreaking turn of events on March 2, 2019, Marlo Hampton faced an unimaginable tragedy, losing her brother to a traumatic brain injury. The deep grief she experienced is echoed in her words, describing her inexplicable relationship with her brother. During these trying times, Marlo found solace in the unwavering support of her friends, notable figures like Candy Burris, Shamari DeVoe, Cynthia Bailey, Tiny Harris, Tamar Braxton, and Nene and Greg Leakes rallied around Marlo, offering their heartfelt support. Their collective presence became a source of strength for Marlo as she navigated the difficult journey of grief. The following year brought another wave of challenges for Marlo. Her older sister, who had been battling schizophrenia for some time, was admitted to a mental hospital. In an admirable display of family responsibility, Marlo steps in to care for her sister's children. Taking on the role of a supportive and nurturing figure, her nephews affectionately called her Monty, a nickname derived from Mommy Auntie, highlighting the motherly role she played in their lives. Beyond the glitz of reality television, Marlo's commitment to her family was palpable. As her friend Nene Leakes faced challenges in her relationships with other cast members, Marlo emerged as a steadfast pillar of support. She stood by Nene's side as Greg underwent cancer treatment, embodying the true essence of friendship during moments of adversity. What do you think about Marlo Hampton's life? We believe that whether she graces our screens as a beloved reality TV star, builds her fashion empire, or continues to make a difference through her activism, with her activism and philanthropy, one thing is certain: Marlo's journey is far from over. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please leave your comments in the section below. We hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.